Hello, this is Chelita from Chelita Plants, and in this video we are going to be doing a plan with me. I'm going to be using Mountain Bliss by Porter Arts Design. You can use Chelita 15 to save 15% off your order. So now that I have my pages pulled out, I do not know what I want to use yet. You guys, this book is still in stock, so if you do purchase, be sure to use my code. This book did come out last year, but I wanted to use it because it's been raining and like wintry, so I feel like this would be a perfect sticker book. I haven't decided what set I want to use. I am thinking about the first set maybe, but I also love this one. So I'm just going to do like a quick little flip through to see what pages I want to use. These give like a little bit of more of like an autumn vibe, maybe because of the browns. So let me see. Yeah, so I definitely want to go in with the first set. So yeah, we will use these pages here. Now, before I get started with the deco, I do want to use some boxes. So definitely gonna go in with some blue. And what else? I think we'll do a little bit of each color. Yeah, we'll do blue, green, and like this muted pink or like tan, I guess you could say. So yeah, let's do that first. I am sitting down. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but when I film, I usually film standing up. But today I decided to film sitting down. So anyways, let's get started. Let's see. I want to do bullet points here. Actually, no, I want to actually do a box. So I'm going to grab my box. So we will go with this blue one here. If you guys hear any snoring in the background, my kiddos are actually asleep. And my little desk is in my room. Yeah, my kids do sleep with me still. I don't know. They each have their room, but they like sleeping in my room. Yeah, anyways, and it's President's Week. My son doesn't have school for a whole week. Or it's President's Day, sorry. Actually, no, it's not President's Day. President's Day was yesterday. Anyways, that's besides the point. So, I am going to do I don't know the name of this box. Of course, my AC wants to go off, or my heater wants to go off as soon as I decide to record, so hopefully that is not too loud. I'm going to try to do the reduced background noise when I edit. Okay, so we have boxes here. We're going to do boxes here, here, and here. Hopefully you guys are in frame. So, again, boxes here, here, and here. So we'll do bullet point, bullet point, bullet points. So now for the bullet points, I do want to use that green color. So let's go ahead and grab those. Anyways, I am filming late at night because it's the only time my kids are not bothering me. Not bothering me, but you know what I mean? It's the only time when I am not needed. So yeah, it was a perfect time for them. Anyways, so my kids are asleep. It is currently like 10:30 p.m. or something like that, and I'm like, I'm just gonna film. I can't sleep. I do have all my ring lights on, so hopefully they don't wake up, and I am talking kind of loud, but I think they should be fine. Okay, so I have an extra bullet point. I'll set that to the side just in case. And so now I'm going to do another bullet point here, and let's go with that blue. Also, my dog's in here. It's the only quiet time I have for now, and the only downtime that I have for now, so I will take it. So I plan on filming this video and like maybe 2 more, depending on if I got tired or not. Anyways, let's see. 1, 2, so do 1, 2, and then a bullet point here. Perfect. And then we're just gonna do that tan color here. How have you guys been? Hopefully you guys have been doing good. It's almost the end of the month. Today is actually the... What's today? I don't even know what today's date is. I know I have my Apple Watch, but I'm using the camera to make sure I'm in frame. 1, 2, so here. I think today's the 19th. Oh, today's the 17th actually. I was a little bit behind. So yeah, today is the 17th and we had a good day. We went to go see an old friend and the kids had so much fun. Okay, so we have these boxes here. Now, I think I'm gonna add green here just to separate the colors. So, or should I do green here? No, we'll do green here for Saturday. So let's go into the green. And I think for that, I do want to do this size box. And we are going to set it here. And try to get it as straight as possible. Actually, let's go lower. Like that. Perfect. Now, I do want to layer something else. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it like that so I can add in a cute deco. So we have that there. I want to do blue here. Yeah, so I'm going to actually switch my bullet points. So now that we fixed our bullet points and I moved this down because it was a little crooked, we're going to add in the rest of our boxes here and here. So let's go back to, I think I want to do, let me see. I think I want to do, oh my goodness, I'm stuck on what to do. So here we're going to do this tan box. Like that, and then I want to do green. So let's go find green. It should be here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. So we will do this green here. Like that, and then actually I'm going to put the green at the bottom. Like that. And then, so that one's done. And then we just have Tuesday. And I think for Tuesday we will do blue. Here it is. So, honestly, let's do... I kind of actually... Let me see. We'll just do 2 headers. 1 and 2. And then I still have room to write here and here. Okay, we are done with our function. Actually, I'm going to fix this just a little bit more. Like that. That's better. Okay. Now let's go to the left side. I'm going to move this out of the way. And we are going to focus on this page. So, I think I want to bring in a big box. I think I'm going to do green. So we're going to go to the back and get this nice green box. And we will put it here in the middle because I need a little list. So we will do this here. Now I'm going to try to get it as straight as possible, which has been really hard lately. I don't know why. It's been hard to get my boxes down straight, but oh well. Okay, so we have that, and I want to put a quote up here actually. So let's see. We'll come back to that because I want to set the scene first. So again, we are going to be using this first page, the first set actually. So we get 2 pages of these, 2 pages of this set, and then we get 2 pages of this set. I'm having a hard time because I really want to use this one here, but I also want to use this one and this one. So let's start with this scene right here. Yeah, we can start with that one. Actually, I think I actually want to start with this one. Yeah, we're going to do this one. Okay, there we go. And then okay, I want to do that one there, but I'm going to white out looking ahead. We'll do that there. Perfect. And then I want to do one more sticker here. Perhaps we can add in, oh, I wanted to use this one too. Okay, well, we already started with that, so let's see. What should I add there? I kind of want to continue this scene. I feel like this one matches. I actually think that this was Steph's first sticker book that she ever came out with. And now she has a lot more, so I am super proud of her. She is doing amazing with the sticker books. I don't want to add that over there. I kind of want to like create a scene, you know? No. Actually, I'm not going to use this. Let's put it back. Because I don't know where to put it. I think we can add a quote here. I'm thinking about what quote to add. I think I want to do "Let the adventure begin," just because it matches the mountains here. Yeah, we'll do "The mountains are calling." So we will add this here. I actually want to take this one off. So we'll do that there. I want to add another one here. So we're going to lift this up a little bit, like that. And we are going to add, let's see. Let's do this one. We'll do that one there. And then we'll add this. Actually, there's more animals in here. So let's go find the animals. Here we go. I think I want to add a bear right here. Yeah, we'll add this cute little bear here. Like that. And then, where did I go? Okay, here we are. Add that bear there, and then I want to add these birds somewhere. So let me get my tweezers and figure out where to add these cute little birds. So yeah, oops, I ripped. We'll do that there, and then we have one more. Let's see, we'll do it like that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, these birds are upside down, so let's fix that. Okay, there we go. We're gonna add this bird here and this bird here. There we go. How cute is that? Okay. I want to add another animal here, but I am not sure what. And I need to add something here. I'm missing something. I just don't know what. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of challenged here. Should I add trees? I can add in trees. Let me see. I was gonna add the tree there and then layer the bear over it, but I feel like that wouldn't look right. So maybe add a tree here. Does that look weird? I'm trying to create like a scene. I don't know if it's working out though. I actually do have some washi, so maybe I can add in this green washi. Just to like kind of cover that empty space there. We have all this empty space, so I'm gonna add in some washi. And I don't have my washi cutter, so I'm just gonna have to use this. Okay, well, now I need scissors because that didn't work out. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. I just feel like there's so much emptiness here. So maybe bring the bear down. Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna add a tree behind. So let's grab this tree. We'll add a tree here. And then we will add the bear here. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. Maybe I should add in another tree behind him. Dang it. Again, we're gonna lift this up a little bit. And then we'll put a tree right there. And it's okay if we end up hole punching it. So I think I like it. I'm not sure yet. This is definitely different than what I'm used to. It's a little bit out of comfort zone, I'm not gonna lie, but it's good to try new things, especially in your planner, because there's always next week. And not every single spread has to be perfect. So, and I just hole punched that really bad. Oops. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. I can't believe this took me that long to do, but whatever, it's done. And I feel like this looks out of pocket, so I'm gonna remove it. And we can always add in a cute little animal over here. So we're gonna save that tree. And let's see, what little animal can we add? What if we do a fox? Or even a deer? Or a moose? Wait, are these deer or moose? No, this is a moose. I don't know. Anyways. Let's see. Actually, no, I'm gonna add these little rabbits. Like, they can kind of be hiding in the grass. So we'll do 2 of those. There we go. We'll do this one here. Like that. And then we will do... How do I want this? We'll do that one there. Let's see, what other animal can I add? We'll do the squirrel. Why not? We'll do that squirrel there. I think this is so cute. Since we have washi tape up there, I'm going to put some down here just because it needs to be, you know, kind of symmetrical, I guess. I was going to say whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other side. And that is because I have been doing math homework with my son. Anyways. Oh, oops. Let's try that again. So we will do that here. And of course, I don't have my washi cutters, so we'll use scissors and we will cut this side as well. Like that. Okay. I think this is fun and different. Definitely different. So I know I wanted to add something here. Let's just do another quote. We can do Let the Adventure Begin. Actually, let's do Forest Adventure. I'm stuck between Forest Adventure and Let's Get Wild or Never Stop Exploring. Let's do, because I need it to cover this whole thing. Maybe let's do Adventure Awaits. Let's see how that would look. But it doesn't really cover that. So, but I really want to use this. So we will do that there, and then maybe we can add like another cute little animal. So let's do that. There's more trees in here. And more birds. You know what? I'm gonna add that fox. Not the fox. Wait, yeah. That might be too big. Because if I do that, it's going to cut off the ears, and I don't want that. So we'll put that back. Okay, let's go back here. And I really want to add in a header. But I kind of like the green, so let's do green, even though it is the same. I'm just going to do, let's see, important here. Sorry this is taking me so long to do. So we'll do that there. And then here I saw some birds, so we'll just add in birds. Yeah, here they are. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, let's add in some washi tape because I really want to cover up priorities. There's like a lot of green on this side. And like barely any of the other colors. Okay, there we go. So now we'll have those birds there. And we're just gonna flatten these out, and I am going to grab my whiteout pen and we're gonna white this out like that. Okay, so we are done with this side. I think it looks super cute. I know it's like a little bit full, but I like it. Okay, so now let's grab this side and let's see what we can do. So I definitely want to add a lot more of those cute little animals. Actually, hold on. I thought I was done, but I saw some like little flowers in here. Like, we can add those. Here we go. We can do that one there. And then we'll do this other one. There. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now let's move on to this side. Let's see, what do I want to do? I want to use this one really bad. But I don't want the whole thing. So how would that look? I think that looks good. So I'm gonna lift this up and we're gonna cut this. So we have that piece as scrap. Okay, there we go. Now we can use this piece over here like that, and then continue a little scene. So let's see, what scene do I want to use? I want to use this one. Yeah, we're gonna use that one there. So I'm gonna lift this up a little bit, and we're gonna lift this side up a little bit as well, because we're gonna layer this. So we'll do our scene here and put that down. It goes in a little bit into Monday, so I am actually going to scoot it over a little bit more than that. Okay, let's try this again. So pull this up a little bit more, and we're going to set this over here. Much better. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then we will do this here. I think that looks really good, but actually, let me see. I think what I want to do is layer this over that one. I know it's a lot of pulling up and down, but I don't know. I don't like it that way, so we're going to do it this way. Like that. Whoa. I don't like that. So again, we're gonna lift it up and we'll do this one on top. I like this look better actually. I think what's throwing me off is this piece here. So we are going to cut that piece off. There we go. Yeah, I think that piece was throwing me off. There we go. Super beautiful, super pretty. Okay, now I'm actually gonna hole punch before I forget. I know this is probably a long video, but we are almost done. Hopefully this isn't longer than like 30-40 minutes. Hopefully this video, when I edit it, is down to 20 minutes because, yeah. Anyways, so we have that. Okay, now let's go add in our cute little animals right here. So let me think, what do I want? I want something here. Let's do this one. Yo, I don't know if this is a moose. I think this is a moose. I'm pretty sure this is a moose. And that's the deer. Anyways, I want this little guy here. Actually, where do I want him? Here. I think that's perfect. We'll do that one there. And then I need something here. So, let's see. We'll do this little fox. Or not, it's too big. We'll do the fox down here. Like that. I need something small here. We'll do this thingy. I don't know what this is. Is this a pig? It's not a pig. I don't know what this is. Okay, we're not gonna do that one. What if we do a smaller one? No, okay. We're not using that one either. Okay, we'll do this little possum. I think this is a possum. Yeah, we'll do that there. And then I need something here. We'll do this one here. Actually, no, I don't like how it's covering that, so we will do it here. And then maybe, I was gonna say a quote, but I don't think a quote would fit there. This owl is cute. We'll do that owl right there, and then I think that is it. I need to add in washi for sure, but I also want to add in some trees. So now I have this one here. I'm gonna move this owl actually, so I can add this tree down here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this sticker and add in the owl. I just like how the owl looks a lot better, so we're gonna do that owl. Like that, and then I think that's it. I don't think there's much else I can add. I am like really tempted to add in a little, oops, sorry. I'm really tempted to add this in here, but I'm not going to. Maybe I can add in another quote. Let's do adventurous calling. I feel like this side's missing a quote. So we will do this one. Like that. As I was saying, I am not the best at creating scenes, so hopefully you guys like this as much as I do. I don't know. I feel like this came out really good. It only took me like 45 minutes. By the way, I'm being sarcastic because that is a long time. I just feel like this washi doesn't go with it, and I don't want to throw it off, but I do have washi on the other side, so maybe just add it here and there. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll just add this piece here. And then I'll get my scissors and cut there, like that. I'm gonna lift this side up. Okay. I think that looks good. And that is okay if that is the only spot with washi. I mean, I could pull this up and add it in here. Let's try that. Okay, I think that is good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my planner and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, this is what the spread looks like in my planner. I love it. It is completely different than what I am used to. But I think it came out really cute. I love the little animals. I don't know what it is. I just love it. I think this right here is my favorite part, probably because I've never created a scene like that, but I love it. This here is super different and I love it. So I know this is going to be a fun spread. And if you like how this came out, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.